What's up guys, Dean Perrone back again here, Sledge athlete. I am up here in Pittsburgh at headquarters for a couple days, so gonna get a lift in right now. We're gonna do an arm workout. I'm gonna actually do bis and tris together. It's what I normally do. So I'm gonna get started, as always, fueled by Sledge. Got my pre-workout mixed up right now. Went with the unicorn blood, ignition switch, hydraulic, and a scoop of demo day. So if you guys are ready, let's go. I warmed up a little bit. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna superset. Probably about 90% of the time I do arms. I always superset a bicep exercise with the tricep exercises. That's kind of like what I like to do. Just gives me a better feeling, a better pump. Instead of doing all biceps and all triceps or vice versa, I literally pick two exercises and I superset back and forth a lot. What I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna do hammer curls. I may do some straight up and down. I may do some single arm this way, kind of alternate in between, and then I'm gonna go over, superset that with a double rope tricep pull down, push down, whatever you wanna call it. So. All right guys, next exercise, I'm gonna superset. What I like to do is, after I do like a regular curl, I either do dumbbells, I'll do hammers, maybe a straight bar like that, and I'll do like a tricep push down. Second in line, I like to kind of do something to get more of a stretch. And with biceps, I'm gonna do cables, and be able to kind of pull from high up. And then as well, right after that, I'm gonna superset that with a tricep extension, pulling the rope from down low, so I really get the stretch in my tricep. Now that everything's kind of warmed up after that first set. So I'm gonna superset the curls here with another rope, low extension, pulling up over my head. So let's do it. Regarding the cable curls, what I like to do, and if you watch the way I do them in that video, you don't have to go super heavy with these. What I like to do though, is use them, like I said, I go up pretty high because I like to really kind of pull up high like that, get the squeeze, and as you see, very slow, very controlled, a nice tempo, and again, with an exercise like this, it's all about the contraction, the stretch and the contraction. So you see me go out very slow, very controlled, like I said, bicep fully extended, and then I'm gonna come in and squeeze. If you really imagine yourself almost doing like a double bicep pose, and that's kind of what you're doing. Again, I'm doing these one arm at a time. If you have a machine that's wide enough, which this is, but I just chose to do them one at a time. You could do them double as well. I do that a lot. And it's the same thing, like I said, you imagine yourself just really coming in for a bicep flex and squeezing those for a second. I like to hold for a second, and then again, very slow and controlled out, fully extended, fully stretched, and then contraction again. It's the best way to do it with really any muscle group. You're always looking for the stretch, the contraction. You see a lot of guys doing like curls where they're swinging a lot, or they're doing like half reps and stuff like that. There's always a time and a place for half reps or partials. But again, something like this, make sure you go nice tempo, very slow, very controlled, very strict. It's all about form, it's not always about the weight, so. All right guys, what I'm doing now, as you just saw, I'm doing cable curls kind of on a very slight incline. Bench is pulled up, getting a super stretch all the way back. Just pulling on the biceps, as you guys will see. I'm doing those, supersetting with the V-bar pushdowns. Now with these, very similar to doing dumbbells on an incline. Again, sometimes I go, much more of an incline, but this is kind of up, pretty straight up. But because I have the stretch with the cables and it's up far, that's why I have it like this. But again, very similar to doing dumbbells on an incline. You get that super stretch at the bottom, contract. Sometimes I like switching it up because obviously cables provide that constant tension through the whole motion. So I'm doing these, supersetting with the V-bar pushdowns. And as you saw me do these, I think I did 18, kind of a weird number, but what I did was 6, 6, and 6, just at a little bit of a different angle. I did some slightly bent over. I went bent over a lot more, coming back over my head, and then I did 6 kind of more straight up and down. Don't ask me why, the number, but I just did 6, 6, and 6. Sometimes I just do stuff like that, but those are the 2 exercises we're supersetting now. Again, as you see, especially with dumbbells, when I do these, I don't go that heavy because you're in a incline type position. Your arms are pretty much behind you, so you have that stretch in the biceps, and adding the cables to the mix here, total constant tension through the whole thing. My idea with this is just getting that big stretch in the back, coming up and getting the squeeze more than anything, flexing as hard as I can, and again, very slow back down. So these are the next 2 exercises in the lineup here. All right guys, that pretty much wraps up the video. As you just watched, the last 2 exercises that I did here in the whole workout. I did the cable curl bar. I superset that with the single arm reverse grip. What I like about these, I'll throw them in every now and then, is I just like, it's a different movement obviously instead of the classic push down. If you have the reverse grip, and I like it because at the bottom, I can really squeeze the tricep. I like looking in the mirror when you do these because you can really see like the horseshoe form there. And again, with the curls, I was at the end of the workout pretty fried. I almost called it after 6 exercises, but I wanted to throw 2 more in. So nothing crazy heavy, more of just a pump, end of the workout, kind of a burnout, pump as much blood into the muscles as possible, and just still chasing the pump. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave some comments, any future videos you guys want to see. And again, pretty basic, but it's kind of what I do for arms. I like to superset bis and tris back and forth, and that's it. So hope you guys like the video, and we'll catch you on the next one.